Hello RPGers, rhaegar here for another video. How's it going? Today I'd like to talk about a topic I covered very briefly before when I was talking about RPG layers and how I understand RPG systems. And you got specifically for this video I'm talking about the role-playing level and the mechanical level. Now what I was thinking about was how intrinsically important is the mechanics to your role-playing experience. Now, it's been said before, and I don't disagree, that you can have fine roleplay for an entire session without any dice, and you can run an entire game without any dice, or mechanics even if you don't wish to. But from some of the videos I've seen on the YouTube Brigade and other YouTubers who may not be affiliated with the Brigade, and stuff that I have read or seen, in my own wanderings around the internet, it seems to be that there is, some mechanical systems are almost, forever tied to their setting. For instance, I have been reading Delta Green books, and there's quite a lot of people who seem to not have a problem with the D20 version. I mean, I've not played either as of yet, but it got me thinking, does playing the D20 version of a game, which was traditionally something else, completely change the way it plays? Is that such an important thing to the players? Excuse me. For instance, if you played the Forgotten Realms way back in second edition when it first came out. I mean, I wasn't playing back then, so I'm sorry guys if I get the date when all that came about, but imagine you played that game with 4th edition rules, or even Call of Cthulhu rules. Would that entire experience been completely different? And the memories and the reception and how it's perceived be completely different from what it is now. What I'm trying to get at is, when you play a game, say you wanted to play Vampire, is the fact that it's a D10 pool system, is that a really important factor, or are you guys only interested in the settings and you'll play any type of rule system, slotted into it, and you'll be fine with that? Or is the way that the dice and the rules and how the conflict is resolved and the skills, does that flavour the setting in such a way that gives you an authentic feeling for the experience you want in that fantasy or sci-fi or whatever world, For instance, I'm playing Dresden at the moment, and we're using fudge dice, and I've never used fudge dice before, so that was a nice new experience for me. And I really liked how the way the fudge dice work is you can outright fail, and you can outright succeed, but it's more usually a degree of failure or succession. So if you punched a guy and you punched him only okay, you'd win him, but you wouldn't hurt him. But if you punched him like my Connor does, and he punches pretty well, you'd punch him and the force of your impact breaks a few ribs and sends him flying a few feet across the room. It's better than just you fail, you succeed, you critical, you botch. I kind of like that system. So when I think about playing Dresden in, say, a D20 version, I don't know how that'd feel. To me, it'd feel like it wouldn't be playing the same system. So all these kind of things sort of got me thinking, how important is that to the people? The way that the mechanics play out, does that make that setting special? I hope I'm making sense here, guys. So I thought I'd share those thoughts with you guys and see what you thought. I look forward to your responses. I'm going to go before the camera dies on me. Until next time.